If you love uncovering ancient secrets from abandoned civilizations Duolingo style and bullying your robot companion who acts like a bigger helicopter mom than mine, who you may want to do a complete personality rewrite for someone even sassier than you, you'll love Heaven's Vault. Welcome to 5-Minute Game Reviews with your resident Neko business cat, Miss Lyra Rose, where we sniff out if a game is worth your hard-earned Rose credits, or if you should pushing it off your to-be playlist. Let's get down to business. Heaven's Vault is a narrative sci-fi RPG paradise of non-linearness where your choices and 30,000 lines of dialogue really matter. This unique 15 to 20 hour adventure will have you sailing across the cosmic rivers and moons of the nebula, translating ancient hieroglyphs like a boss, hoarding artifacts, and even having a mini heart attack every time a health bar shows up and you can't do anything about it. You play Alia Elazra, a cynical archaeologist on a mission to find a missing colleague, which soon turns into searching for Heaven's Vault and the truth behind your entire civilization. Joined by your robot assistant 6, whose name comes after the unfortunate things that happened to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, you'll explore the loop theory religion where history is cyclical, whether it was humans or robots, who were the slaves, and why no one really likes you and why you have no friends. So, how does it hold up on the Rose Enterprises official rating scales? Is it good for the Paws? I want to give it a 6 out of 5 for the game's groundbreaking narrative Ingle engine, which was the same one that they used for Sorcery and their other games, because of the sheer fact that your journey changes based on the incredible number of choices, clues, and interpretations, all while engaging in constant branching dialogue that's not only humorously witty and thoughtful, but incredibly reactive to what you've seen said and done. This, in addition to over 1,000 possible words to translate in a non-threatening way, dubbed the Guitar Hero of Linguistics by their devs because it's super easy and you don't need to be right. But it's a text-based game through and through, and sometimes camera angle, walking and sailing can get frustratingly stuck, and sometimes you can't go back and do something you still wanted to do when there's no narrative reason not to. So I'd drop it down to a 5.5 out of 5, which is still phenomenal. Is the plot Chonky or Slonky? Chonk, a fantastic 5 out of 5 as it should be. The story has a ton of satisfying big and small revelations, paired with the occasional danger of exploring unstable moons, although it can get confusing at times. It can also drag out a bit as you engage as much or as little as you want, but the joy is really in uncovering the little tidbits and secrets, and they've truly captured the magic of feeling like an archaeologist rather than just a treasure hunter. The characters themselves were my favourite part. I love when the MC actually gets a personality instead of being a blank slate, and how you treat the well-intentioned but restricting 6 can also change things. And not to go too deep into spoiler territory, but when you can swap 6 for someone else, oh man. The new character was so well written and refreshing, though some may not like the rather dominant attitude. Does it look pretty? Absolutely 5 out of 5. It's another really cool take on the hand-drawn style with a unique after-image effect where if you stop walking it will leave a brief version of you, and I think it plays on that like snapshot through time and history so well. Would your ears prick up? I honestly wanted them to prick up more, so 4 out of 5. There's some good voice acting segments and I love Alia's voice, but I wish it could have been more throughout the whole game. Although I'd understand they'd have to do significantly more work. Likewise with the music, in parts it was great, but I wanted more. You could say it was left mostly low-key to give that abandoned exploration effect, but I thought there was more room for discovery and suspense. Overall, I'd rate this game on the Meow scale. If you love heavily narrative choice-based games, you'll have a great time with Heaven's Vault. It is a slow burn at times, and for me the sailing parts quickly got tedious and frustrating, though you can skip them. So it's not for everyone, but if you love this kind of stuff, it's great. And finally, the $1 million question. Should you spend your Rose credits on this? Definitely. At around 25 USD, you'll get your money's worth, especially if you feel like doing New Game Plus, which you'll have to finish the game to find out why you might want to. All the links below. And I only have one question for you left. Do you wish to vault? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps up this 5-minute review. If you played the game before or want to try it out, leave a comment below. And make sure you subscribe for more reviews, Meowderly mediocre gameplay, to become part of the R.O.S.E Enterprises lore and more. Until next time!